Hi, would you like to know how to be more obedient? Of course you would. It helps get rid of things like freedom, self-expression, and happiness. But being strictly obedient not only means you're contributing to a better world, it also gives you a life you'll enjoy living. So pay close attention so you can learn how to be more obedient. Think that the people controlling you are protecting you. You need to think that the people controlling you are doing so for your own good. That way you'll allow them to continue having power over you. It's the way any perpetrator wants their abuse victim to think. Wait for permission. You know inspiring people are just losers who tell you to live your life boldly and not wait for anybody to give you permission to take action and follow your heart. Instead, it's best to hide inside waiting for someone else to give you permission for when you can go outside, see your family, or exercise. Live in fear. You can't be obedient unless you're first constantly in fear. So be sure to pay very close attention to words and headlines that are designed to make you scared. Words like COVID cases and headlines constantly reminding you how many people could die rather than how many have died will help you. Believe censorship is protecting you. Instead of knowing you're an intelligent adult who can think for yourself, understand you need the supreme leaders of Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey to tell you what's true and hide everything else from you, to protect you from your own thoughts. It's not condescension, it's protection. Believe what the media tells you. As you watch propaganda constantly being fed to you by the media, just believe that the propaganda they're feeding you is true. Because it's in English, not Chinese. So you can trust it. Treat safety as your life's purpose. Instead of being brave, just live in denial that death is part of reality as you enjoy your passionate pursuit of safety. But just know you can eventually come out of the coffin of your comfort zone once there's no more death in the world. Because then it'll be safe. Outsource your truth. Don't trust your perspective. It's not shaped by anybody but you. So it's probably just misinformation. Instead, for example, when you see that the overall death rate during this year of the deadly pandemic is a little bit less than the overall death toll of 2018, keep trusting the untrustworthy people who tell you it's deadlier than the factual numbers you're seeing on the CDC website. You're being gaslit. Bonus obedience! With your health and well-being, blindly trust computer programmers who have been found guilty in federal antitrust lawsuits. Never question corrupt authorities. When you see a supreme leader like Gavin Newsom sitting inside a restaurant in close proximity with 12 unmasked people, just know he didn't want you to find out. So it doesn't count. But keep doing what he tells you to do, even though it's obvious he doesn't think it's necessary to do what he's telling you to do. After all, he didn't get elected to a position of power to not have power over people. Don't think for yourself. When people around you are afraid of something that your heart and own critical thinking tell you you don't need to be afraid of, betray yourself and be afraid like everyone else. Instead of being a leader, you'll feel like you fit in by being a sheep. And sheep are some of the most inspiringly obedient animals in existence. As you suffocate your freedoms with the joy of obedience, you'll never have to wonder what it's like in North Korea, because you'll be living it. Enjoy being obedient. Thank you for watching, and I also want to thank the sponsor of this video, Magnesium Breakthrough from Bioptimizers. Stress is the #1 thing that tortures me in my life, and I realize we're living in a time where there's just not that much to get stressed about, right? Even with that said, sometimes I get stressed. But did you know you don't have to be a slave to what makes you stressed, because there's one key nutrient that can significantly reduce the amount of stress you're under, and that nutrient is magnesium. That's why every night I'm using Magnesium Breakthrough to help me de-stress so I can feel good in my body and regenerate my health. Magnesium Breakthrough contains all 7 forms of magnesium that your body needs in order to reduce stress. Most supplements only contain 1 or 2 weak forms of magnesium. Magnesium Breakthrough also assists you with muscle building and recovering, losing body fat, reducing chronic pain, and improving your heart health. Magnesium Breakthrough and Bioptimizers has been a long-time sponsor of mine, so you know I genuinely love it. And if you've been waiting to try it, there's actually never been a better time to get on board and grab your Magnesium Breakthrough, because for a limited time only, Bioptimizers is offering a Black Friday special where you get 20% off everything on the entire site when you use the discount code JP2020. So go to magnesiumbreakthrough.com/JP, use the discount code JP2020 and get 20% off everything you want. What are you waiting for?